The night air in Umeus was thick with silence, but within Chief Okofor's compound, silence was a stranger. The jealous villager knelt in the dust, his chest heaving from the run back from the river. His eyes darted nervously as the firelight flickered against the chief's stern face. "Speak again," Chief Okofor commanded, his staff striking the ground with a thud that made even the goats tied nearby shuffle. The villager bowed lower, his voice eager, dripping with venom. "Great chief, forgive me if my tongue offends, but I saw it with these very eyes. Your daughter, the pride of Umeus, sat by the river under the moon with Ikin, that poor carver of wood. They whispered like lovers, as if your word meant nothing, as if your honor were dust beneath their feet." Welcome to the Promisky Folktale channel, where stories walk, spirits speak, and legends live again. If you love powerful African tales full of mystery, magic, and meaning, you're in the right place. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and drop your thoughts in the comment section below. And hey, tap the notification bell so you never miss a new story when it drops. Now, sit back, listen closely, and let the ancestors guide us into today's tale. A gasp rose from those who listened. One of the elders coughed uneasily, while another shook his head slowly. Chief Okofor's nostrils flared. His pride, sharp as the warrior's blade, burned hotter than the fire beside him. "My daughter." With that pauper, he thundered. "Have the gods mocked me, that my jewel would stoop so low?" The jealous villager, sensing the growing fire, pressed harder. "Chief, I swear it." They held hands. They spoke of love. Ikin even swore he would break any cage that tried to hold her. The chief's jaw tightened. "Ikin dares to challenge me. Me, Chief Okofor, keeper of tradition, voice of the ancestors." The elders murmured, but none dared defy him. Pride had already lit its flame. Chief Okofor raised his staff high. "From this moment, Chinonso is no longer free to wander. She will be guarded day and night." And as for Ikin, his voice dropped low, filled with a dangerous calm. "He will learn that to defy a chief is to spit in the face of the gods." The jealous villager's lips curled into a hidden smile. His poison had struck deep. Yet beneath that smile lay another truth: he himself longed for Chinonso. By destroying Ikin, he believed the path to her heart would be open. Inside the women's quarters, Chinonso sat quietly, the moonlight spilling through the raffia roof. Her heart was heavy with the memory of Ikin's warm hands at the river, his voice promising love stronger than chains. She touched her chest where his words still lived, and tears rolled down her cheeks. Her mother entered, her step soft, her eyes filled with sorrow. She sat beside her daughter and pulled her close. "My child," she whispered, brushing the tears away, "your father has heard of your meeting. His anger burns hotter than firewood. You must forget Ikin before it destroys you both." Chinonso shook her head, her voice trembling. "Mother, how can I forget what the gods themselves placed in my heart? Can cattle weigh more than love? Can courage silence the song that binds two souls?" Her mother's eyes grew wet, but her lips remained pressed in silence. Meanwhile, on the far edge of the village, Ikin waited by the river where they last spoke. The water rushed quietly, carrying the moon's reflection upon its back. He paced restlessly, his eyes searching the path. "Chinonso," he whispered to the night. "Why have you not come?" Hours passed. The crickets sang, the owls hooted, but Chinonso did not appear. Fear twisted in his heart. He clenched his fist. "They have discovered us," he muttered. "The spy's eyes have betrayed our love." He dropped to his knees by the riverbank, scooping water into his palms as though it could cool the fire in his chest. His reflection stared back at him, a poor carver with nothing but dreams. But within his chest, a resolve hardened. They may have wealth. They may have power. But they will not take her from me. If they bind her, I will break the chains. If they hide her, I will find her. If they curse me, I would defy even the gods themselves. His words rose like a vow to the ancestors, carried away by the rushing stream. Back in the compound, Chief Okafor sat alone, the firelight dancing across his stern features. He thought of Obiora, the mighty warrior who had returned with riches and honor. Yes, the chief murmured, his eyes narrowing. Obiora would be her husband. Only a man like him is worthy of my bloodline. This Ikin would be crushed like dry yam beneath the pestle. He struck his staff against the ground 3 times, each strike echoing like a warning to the night. But as the flames crackled, a shadow seemed to dance in defiance. For love, once awakened, is not so easily killed. And so, as Yumio slept, the stage was set. A chief burning with pride. A mother torn by memory. A daughter refusing to bow. And a poor carver, ready to defy tradition itself. The drums of conflict had begun to beat louder. And in the days to come, Yumios would learn that the price of love is heavier than gold.